Are we there? Are we there? So I got a shout out. I've been teasing about the dress. Here's the dress for day 3. It's barfing dragons with rainbows. Hey everybody, it's Erin Reed from Erin Reed Makes, and we are live at Creativation in 2025, and we are starting at the opposite end of the trade show, and we are starting over in Studio Light, and we're going to make our way through the entire show until my phone dies. We are not going to give up, and I'm going to preface this. I am so sorry about the internet over the past few days. There is another trade show that's above us that is eating up some of the bandwidth. I have found the best signal to get through to everybody, and I'm hoping it's as good as I can possibly get it. But I know there's so much fun that comes with these lives, and so I want to come live to you from the show so you can see all the fun stuff. But first, let's jump into Studio Light. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. All right. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
How nice to see you again.
Absolutely. Now, I want to preface this. So this is Studio Light. This is the owner, the amazing man. And we did a full booth tour from Germany of all the amazing products, but you've told me that there's a brand new one that we need to go see.
There's some new stuff going on.
So if you want to see all the other amazing things that Studio Light has to offer, make sure you go back to the Frankfurt video. It is the day 3 video, I believe. We're starting in Studio Light at that video too. So make sure you go check that one out. I will link it after I get home so that way he knows exactly when. It'll be in the little card thing up above. All right,
Well,
what do we got? Absolutely.
I'd like to show you some of our brand new Christmas collections. We made a new collection, a fairy Christmas, with all kind of beautiful fairy items.
Cute.
And these are all matching together again, so some really background papers.
Oh, I love it.
Also some die cut stuff again.
Look at the color palette on this. That's a really rich, vibrant color.
Beautiful.
It's not your traditional Christmas colors, but they still are. You know, like you still have it, but like now we're bringing this really wonderful plum purple color in there. Oh, so pretty.
And we'll do some really nice winter designs as well.
So cute.
So as well for Christmas as well for really nice winter cards.
Love
I
it.
have some new stuff, and the good thing is these are pre-cut cards. So you basically already have your cards and put some stuff on it and make it nice.
So like there's the card base. I'm just gonna pop up for a second. Whoops. So there's the card base, and then you have all the little embellishments. Here's your sentiments. So it's just kind of like building a scene, and the scene is right there. So you can just copy it, or you can go your own direction, right?
It's easy going.
Yeah, I like that. That's fun. Those are fun. Those are real fun.
And it all matches together with the sticker books, with some hot foil plates, with some really nice embossing folders, all matching to the designs.
Oh, look at the acetate sheets with the stars and the snowflakes. So pretty, so pretty. Oh my goodness.
Next to that, we will bring some really nice pre-cut houses and lanterns.
Cute.
In brown and in white.
Look at those. Those are fun.
Fun to make. Some new vellum paper pads, which is embossed vellum. To make
it's got texture to it.
Nice backgrounds.
Very fun.
As well as some acetate sheets in white, but also in foil.
Look at that. Yeah, see that? A little shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. So fun.
We'll definitely have some new stuff coming over, and in July and August, and I think it's wonderful to work with the projects.
Oh, they're so fun. So everybody loves making Christmas cards, and so when will it be available in the market in time for like June, July?
June, July.
Perfect, which is when we all start making our Christmas cards. So
you have to be fast, but definitely you have to make a lot of them.
There are people that make hundreds of Christmas cards and then mail them out. I am impressed by every one of you that do that, because I do not have the bandwidth for that.
Yeah, well, we have enough stuff going on for hundreds of Christmas cards.
There you go.
Well, thanks for coming
Thank you
over.
so much. And remember, go back to the video that I had in Frankfurt to get the full scope of everything that Studio Light has. This is just the most recent release, and I cannot wait to go check that out, and you can see all the other fun goodness. I mean, just check out the marker wall over here. Just check it out. That's pretty awesome. I love this. So it's like,
the Decotime products. This is our other brand under the same umbrella, and with Decotime we're kind of hitting the new market in the US, because it's not that known over here, but it will come, because in Q3 September this year we'll launch our products, and it is amazing stuff. Very good quality for very good price.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
All right.
Thank you for coming out.
In case we don't see each other again before you have to take off, it was so
Yeah.
nice seeing you again.
Same,
All right.
same.
Have a safe flight home. Safe flight home. All right. So we have, this is kind of a new technology, and it's neat. It's called the Vinci Eye, and basically you can take your phone and you can project an image and then you can trace over it. It's really quite cool. Did I kind of nail that idea? Do you want to talk a little bit about what DaVinci's all about? All right. We got about 2 minutes, so can you do like a 2-minute pitch? Sure. Is that cool?
Absolutely.
All right.
So this is Vinci Eye AR art projector. Do you want me to wear this?
Yeah, sure. I'll just kind of.
Oh, awesome. So this is Vinci Eye AR art projector, and it is a virtual art projector. So if you come over here, you can see that the image I want to draw is overlaid on top of my drawing surface if I look through the phone. So this is, we like to say this is better than a traditional art projector because one, you don't have to draw in the dark. You can draw on any surface, which makes it better than a light box. And then also, it stays locked in place on your paper. So even if you move the phone, you move the paper, it stays locked in place. And then also, if you've ever used an art projector to trace anything, we'll have figured out that if you want to see your original image or what you've drawn and compare it to your original image, you have to block the light. You just keep putting your hand there blocking the light. So this has a mode that does that for you, and it's called the strobe mode, and it slowly flashes the reference image on and off. So that way, when you're drawing, it becomes almost a spot the difference game. So then another thing a projector and a light box can't do is it helps you compare shades and values with your original reference image.
That's cool.
And then the other thing is that low vision art.
Oh, he's like, wait, there's more.
There's so
but wait,
much
there's
more.
more.
I feel like after being at the show for 3 days, I'm like, I could be on QVC.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So low vision artists like using that because not only does it help you trace, but it's also a magnifying glass at the same time because you can zoom in to draw fine details and it doesn't throw anything out of proportion. So you can see my pencil's pretty big and I can still draw, or I can zoom out and I can see the drawing as a whole. And then the last very cool thing is that it has a mode that breaks down any image into essentially a tutorial, a step-by-step tutorial by color value. So if you, so this is 5 different steps, and if I hit done, it shows me if I color in right here where the red is, if I color that in, that's the darkest darks. This is a little bit darker. This is a little bit darker for the midtones. This is second to lightest. And then this is our negative space, our white. And then if we color in all of these things, then we get this image at the very end. Thank you very much. And this is DaVinci Eye AR Art Projector, and we're available on both iOS and on Android.
I was about to say, this is an app that you want to have, so it's not a website that you can use because you need to have it on your phone. But can it work on a tablet as well?
Yeah, so it works on tablets and iPads. We like to say that it works best with iPhones, but some people, again, low vision people like using the iPads because it's bigger and it totally works. I just like the phone because it's easier to move, kind of move.
Right. But for us Android people, we're loved too.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. There's love
just
for the Android
checking,
people.
just checking.
And then again, we like to say that it works on everything from cookies to canvases because you can use it to decorate royal icing cookies. Some people use it for pottery.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah. So anything that you want to transfer an image onto, you can use. Actually, we our amazing content creator who is not here right now. So she used it to do this jacket.
That's awesome.
This was made with Deco Art paint and Barely Arts craft glue as well for the precision craft glue. And yeah, so you can use it for anything.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And I stole some of their mints because I'm sounding like a giant frog right now, so I have a mint in my mouth. So, oh my gosh, and you are amazing. Thank you.
This is,
oh yeah, and my mic.
Forget that.
I have done that. I have done that way too many times. So thank you so much. That is very cool. I love that. And thank you for the mint and the water. You guys are rock stars. All right, we're gonna keep on going. This is still some of the Studio Light and the Decotime booth. Over here we have Speedball. Now, we did get Speedball while we were in Frankfurt in Germany, and so this is a booth tour that we got at live there. So I'm going to be plugging some of these videos from Creativation to go back and watch my walking tours from Frankfurt because the booth hasn't really changed. It's the same, like we were just there, 6 weeks ago? So I'm going to say refer back to Speedball for the live video. Again, I will put the links up to the Frankfurt videos in the top corner, and they're there. I'm going to put my water over here for a minute. All right, sorry guys. We're live. We gotta roll with the punches here. All right, so here we have Chartpak. Chartpak is a company that's been around for a very, very, very long time. Do you have a moment? We are live.
I do.
Your company has been around for so long, but for somebody who still has no idea what the company is, can you give us a little 2-minute speech about the pitch about what you guys are all about?
Certainly. Chartpak is a company that started back in the 1940s making tapes. These are vinyl tapes, 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, 3/16, 1/4 inch, and people used to use these tapes. If you ever see like an old movie and you see the sales chart with a big whiteboard on there, and people would use those, they would use them for graphics before the computer. They would, if you wanted a long straight line, and we make all the different colors of tapes, and that was what started the company of Chartpak. And they were called charting tapes. That's where the chart comes in Chartpak.
I always wondered about that.
They still come in these little plastic bags, a little pack. So it was Chartpak. That's what it was. So fast forward, they created this thing called rub-on transfer lettering. And Chartpak was the king of rub-on transfer lettering. And every graphic designer, architect, if you wanted perfect lettering, you would press on the thing there and you
rub on
lettering, right?
Now it's like that has transferred over to like images and designs and all kinds of stuff.
And then we came out with the Chartpak ad marker. And the ad marker was used by everybody creating advertising, which is where the ad came from, and you've got all these wonderful people using it. And then this thing happened that was a computer, and it changed the world. And everything that Chartpak had been doing for all their life just was plummeting. Everything was crashing. And so Stephen Roth, the owner, had started looking at other companies. He bought a company called Clearprint Drafting Vellum. Well, the same thing was happening to that company because nobody was using manual drafting. They were using a computer and printing out on cheap bond paper. So now he had to make a decision. Do we just get out and sell everything? No. He buys Clearprint and moves it into Chartpak. So now the same people that were making the markers, and I didn't even talk about templates, which was another company that was being made in Arizona, moved that one in. So now we've got markers that we don't sell as many of. We've got the templates that we don't make as many of. We've got all of these things. The transfer lettering was completely gone. All of these products are gone. How do we stay alive? And he buys another company that was going down fast. It was Kohinoor, which was making a technical pen. So now Kohinoor becomes part of the party. And all of a sudden, we're starting to look like Willy Wonka with all these different things that are
I'm like, how are you still alive?
related. And so then Newell Company bought Grumbacher, and it went down. And so they said, we don't want this. We buy Grumbacher, and all of the things that I'm talking about we make in the U.S. We make ourselves in our factory. You know, the paper that we're looking at that we have right here, we have a 90,000 square foot facility where we make all the pads.
That's cool.
And we just kind of keep reinventing ourselves. So one day we get a phone call from the Newell Corporation. They don't want Higgins anymore. They're going to get rid of it. So we buy Higgins, and so now
I feel like you're like just building a collection of companies underneath your belt.
And that's it. So here's my business card. Okay, these are all the brands we own, manufacture, distribute. And so what we are a creative.
Can we kind of show a little span over here while we're chit chatting?
Yeah. So we've got a creative company. Our latest one was Kuretaki. Kuretaki is a Japanese company that makes the most amazing products in Japan. So now they were having struggles of trying to distribute their products in the U.S. They needed a partner that could handle their company, and so they came to us because we have been very good at integrating new companies into our facility and our systems and our sales and marketing, all the efforts. So
I love it.
So that's Kuretaki, which is the latest one. Some of the other ones, there's a company called Martin F. Weber that makes Turpenoid, which is their biggest product. The guy had gotten very, very old, very, very sick, and he said, I have no plan of what I'm going to do with this company. And he came to us and says, you're a company that buys companies. And so it looks like
you've been known for that now.
we're not this giant company that's just swallowing up all these small companies.
You're giving them all a little bit more life.
We're a small company that is, and what Stephen Roth, the owner, likes to say is, he says this a little bit with pompousness or gloating, whatever. Don't tell him I said that. But
well, you just told everybody this.
Without me, none of these brands would be around anymore. They would be brands. Higgins Inc. would be a thing. You remember Higgins Inc.? Whatever happened to that? No, we kept it. And so none of these brands can survive on their own. The only way they can survive is if the person that's filling the Higgins ink bottles can also be filling the Grumbacher paint tube and can also be making the clear print paper. And all of those things are, and we still make the ad markers because, when you look at the ad marker, which was an industry staple, we don't sell as many as we used to, but we still make the injection molding on the plastics, we still make the inks, we make the labels on the packaging,
Wow.
we make it all in our facility in Massachusetts. If it sounds exhausting what I just said,
It does. It does.
it is exhausting.
But I love that, like, you're still giving all companies life. There is still, like, there's people out there that still love that product
Right.
and are amazed that it's still here and love it that you're still, like, out there. The product is there, and we get comfortable with what we love and what we know, and when it goes away, we're like, no.
Exactly.
So yeah.
And the biggest expense we have is this card. Is every time we acquire another company or start manufacturing another company, and we're
have to figure
running
out
out of space.
So is that why it slides out?
Yeah, well, this is the business end of the card, which has all of my details on it, but that one shows all the
Now,
brands.
do you guys make that in-house too?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh, come on.
It's kind of like the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. I haven't gotten to that part of the factory yet, so I don't quite know.
Too funny. Well, thank you so much. Wow, I learned a whole lot more about Chartpak than I ever knew.
Yeah.
And I love the story behind the name. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So we take a look at the markers over here. Look at over here. All these awesome ones.
Molotov paint markers. They are perhaps a bit expensive, but they are the best paint markers in the world. There's nothing better than the Molotov paint markers.
And those are really hot right now, paint markers.
And they're called one for all for a reason. It's one for all surfaces. You can use them on terracotta, stone, leather, and
Plastic.
and a lot in plastic. They work amazing on plastic, but glass, balloons, whatever. I mean, you save the surface and it works on it. And I've tried it on I had to do this to try it on it. Mm-hmm. And they make now 74 colors of their paint markers. They make 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 4 millimeter, 5 millimeter, 15 millimeter, and they even make in black a 60 millimeter. So it's an exhausting number of products, but the paint in them is amazing. And if you ever used a paint marker and you start pumping it and the paint starts spilling all over,
Yeah. I've had that happen way too many times.
The genius of the marker is that valve. It never happens. You can just keep over pumping it, and you
nothing.
can't get that paint to spill out. But
That's cool.
It works. It's a great product. It's a great brand. A great partner. It's all made in Germany, and I just had the pleasure of being there about 6 or 8 weeks
I know, we
ago.
were in Creative World.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so, but I went to, just south of Frankfurt, there's a little town in the Black Forest called Lahr, Germany, and went down there with the fine people of Molotov. So
Very cool.
They're loving the white or the markers that work on plastic.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool. Well, the fact that you can just put it on anything, that's a nice, the one for all. It's
Yeah.
great.
The hottest product from Molotov is the liquid chrome. And liquid chrome is what it says. It's like liquid chrome. And if you take this on a hard surface, it will have a mirror effect. We make them this set here is a 1 millimeter, a 2 millimeter, and a 4 millimeter, which we sell individually as well. But the liquid chrome is amazing. People, you cannot believe your eyes when you see this one, because as you put it, and I've seen people do them on hard surfaces. A black balloon is amazing.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I've seen people do them on for instance, your shoes. I've seen people do them on those exact shoes.
We got to show the shoes real fast.
Oh, here, I can get
Okay, can you get it?
maybe.
There we go.
And you see how shiny those are? The mirror effect on this would be amazing on
That would be
those.
cool.
So liquid chrome.
And it's permanent.
Yeah.
It won't wash off or have any problems or
You
scratch.
can scrape it off.
Oh, okay.
You can do it on glass. You can put it in the dishwasher. It's got to come off a little bit. It's
Okay.
not permanent, but it's not going to come off easily.
Okay, cool.
So that's
I may have to try it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I feel like I got a little education here.
This is fun.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to keep walking around, and I truly appreciate it. This is me, and therefore you can go back
that's me.
and watch. Here we go.
Awesome.
There you go.
Wait. That
Eh.
way you can remember all our companies.
There we go. I got them all. I feel like I'm like Pokemon. Got to collect them all.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye. All right. Let's keep on going. All right. Whew. So I'm just going to kind of do a quick drive-by over here. Here we have artistic wood appliques. They have these amazing embossed wood appliques that you can dress up, paint really, really cool things. Here we have Pacific Art. Pacific Art is a company that you can get a lot of cool products from. Usually they have some sort of like spinning wheel and you can win t-shirts and things. You guys didn't do that this year? No, bummer. I love my Pacific Art shirts. They're like my favorite. They're so soft and comfy and they have such cool designs on them. Bummer. All right, it's okay. Can you give like a 2-minute spiel about what Pacific Art is all about?
Yeah, so...
No, you're fine, you're fine. Hello.
Yeah, so Pacific Arc is all about, I would say, bringing value to the consumer in terms of quality for price of the product. And we also really want to work with artists and like give them the proper tools to be creative and to do the things that they would like to do.
Got it.
So yeah, that's our main.
Cool.
That's our
And a
mission.
wide variety of products from pens and markers
Yes.
and pencils, tablets,
Yeah,
you know.
drafting, cutting mats, almost anything you could want, and we're only going to be bringing on more of the fine art side of things. So,
Very cool.
yeah, keep an eye out for it.
All right, thank you so much. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right, now this one's got really fun. So we came by earlier and he's got the best name for a company, Uglybooks. But they're cute books. They're not ugly, they're cute. Hello, hello. Can you tell us a little bit about your company?
Sure. Well, the name itself, because that's what everyone always asks. So we started this company, and we wanted to be a very accessible and fun company. And one of the things that we were going through with naming was, what is ugly? What is ugly to you can be beautiful to somebody else.
Right.
So we thought it would be a great conversation piece with artists. We do engage with our artists with featured artist posts. We do want to start getting into videos, asking people, like, what is something that you think is beautiful that everyone might think is ugly.
So can we see what one of these ugly books actually is? I would love to see it.
So here's
See
our
what I mean? It is not ugly. They're so cool. See, I want a book that has not just one color inside. I want multiple colors.
We are working on that.
Yes. Like I want to have like 5 sheets of this color and then another 5 sheets and another 5 sheets. It's like I want a book that looks like this, but
Yeah,
that'd be perfect.
We are working on that. So.
Is it only this size or do you have other sizes?
So we have the number 1 size, which is 4 by 5 3/4, and we have a number 2 size, which is 8 by 5 3/4. Sorry about that. And we also have perfect bound, and we do sell saddle stitch versions as well.
And what is the paper made out of?
It's 135 GSM on the interior, 350 GSM on the cover. The ugly pads are 175 GSM.
Very cool. I love it. And they're a nice, like, little compact size, or you can also have the bigger ones.
Correct. And they can still kind of fit in your pocket. So even on the 4-inch, I don't know, let's see if my pocket fits it.
Yeah. He's trying, people.
It actually does.
Oh, okay.
So-
I'm not sure I would rock with that. I think that would look a little weird, and I would probably sit down and smush it, but you know.
Of course.
But I like this size. This one's fun. Oh, very cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
I can't wait to play with, we were given one earlier, kind of scope what the booths are, and so Rhonda and I both got one. And if you guys can guess which one I picked the one, oh, is it there? Yeah, the one, the pink with the teal on the inside. I had to get this one. It was cool. I was debating, like, do I want the teal on the outside or do I want teal on the inside? I'm like, no, the more teal, the better. So it has to be on the inside.
They're liking that size for their purse.
Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, that would be a good size for purse. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Now, don't forget, a lot of these companies, I will be going back and linking the products. So I'll be making sure I drop links to where you can get these products after I get back home from the show. And I'll be like marking the timestamps on there. That way you can grab all these cool products that we're talking about. So the links to everybody. All right, we're gonna keep on moving along. I'm gonna look at my amazing dress. And it twirls, it twirls. All right. All right, so we actually ran into this company last year, and you have such a cool product. I love how you guys have opened up your booth a little bit more. This is fantastic. So there is a detail video on this one last year as well, but just as a recap of what your books are all about, can you remind everybody about what you're all about?
Our books are about arts, feeling, and people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do
Best part.
produce products with soul. You can even talk to them.
Well, you know, sometimes people do talk while they're making their art.
But you know, I think you will hear Lithuanian language, so you might not understand it.
We totally understand you. So what is with the different colors of the books? What does each color mean?
So each color represents different type of paper inside. And if you can see, it corresponds to different sizes. So it means that if you see blue, this is for watercolor. So you will find watercolor blue there and there and there for different types.
So
and
we
have
got
for many mediums that people like: watercolor, natural sketch, which has like kind of a pattern, the paper itself.
Oh,
it's with the,
gotta show her.
Yeah, the dots, white paper, ingress paper, black. I mean, for various.
Just a nice wide variety of all the different kinds of papers that are out there.
For everyone.
Very cool. And again, color coded. So it's like, okay, so I know this is I want watercolor, but I don't like that size. I would prefer this size. Or for this project, I want to pull that out. So it's all by color.
Exactly.
Very cool. How many sizes total of each of them do you have? So I see 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We have then here.
Oh, spiral bound too.
Spiral bound, and there should be like 5 spiral. Here. 3, 4, 5, 6. The good one.
Okay.
7. The good bigger one. Then spiral bound, A3 size. So many.
And this is SMLT Art. I don't say the company's name enough, but it's SMLT Art. And where are you guys? Lithuania, right?
Yes.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's a products with a soul.
It is products with a soul. All right. Let's keep on moving around. All right. Not sure what the Sampro is. There's nothing there, so I don't know. All right, Try Art Manufacturing. They also buy Sampro. Oh, this is all the same company. All right, so it looks like we got you guys when you were in Frankfurt. That's right. You're the Canadian paint company.
And we checked it out. So
Oh,
that was a nice
good.
video. Thank
Oh,
you for that.
fantastic. Well, we're back again. So yes, there's a video from Frankfurt where we were chit-chatting with you guys. Amazing quality of paint from Canada.
Thank you. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I
Maybe
know.
just go
Same.
back and watch the video.
Yeah.
From
Well, just like
Frankfurt.
1 minute, just really quick.
Yeah.
Like you are paint company.
Paint company, Canadian, family owned. So my 2 sons, my daughter, my wife, their spouses. We were 80 full-time employees after 30 years. When you hold something Try Art in your hand, it's 100% made by us. So we make the caps, the jars, we print the labels. Of course, we react the acrylic, grind the pigment, all in-house from end to end. What's different here is, and what we do for quite a few years, is substrates.
Oh.
So I call that the byproduct of our paint factory. So because we're injection and blow molding and mixing machines and all that jazz, I keep my millwrights and machine guys working. We start doing substrates. And so we have a whole range of canvases and aluminum panels to paint on. We have bamboo panels.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
That are really unique. They're dimensionally stable. People love painting on them. So we've gotten into substrates to support.
Well, you got to have something to put the paint on. It makes sense. Like it's kind of like you can't have one without the other, you know? Well, very cool. Well, thank you so much. And how's everything been?
It's been a great show. I haven't done this show since 2012.
Yeah.
I used to do it every year for like 20 years before that.
Well, welcome back.
We're back. Seattle's fantastic.
Yeah.
Atlanta's great group of people.
They are.
Fantastic. I'm really happy.
Well, I'm glad you guys came back. It's awesome.
thank you.
And you're right next to the food.
I know. Exactly.
Like literally, the food court is right there. So you're getting lots of traffic because everybody's coming in through lunch. Good pick about where you are.
Yeah, and we got all the people, all the traffic through. And
Very, very cool.
Make some good connections.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you again so much. All right, let's keep on going. Bye. All right. This is the hangout area where everybody's having lunch. So you saw the food court, and then this is the sitting area. And now we're going to span back around. Last year we chit-chatted with Slice. They have a really cool, all different kinds of cutting products, and it's just really cool. So she's a little busy right now. But they have all kinds of cool cutting blades, different kinds, and I think if I remember correctly, it was made with stone. Cut safer, cut better. What's the base of the cutting blade?
It's zirconium oxide.
Zirconium oxide.
Dental implant, really durable.
So it's a really durable, it's zirconium oxide. She said same thing is made with a dental implant. So a wide variety of different cutting tools. Like look at this one. As the blade comes out, I know, like this one's so cool. And then also like this little tiny one, and the blade is just right there. And then it just cuts. It's like we're cutting through cardboard. It's really awesome. So if you needed a nice little compact cutting tool, that's safe. All right, so here is Jacquard. Jacquard is a wonderful company that has, no, this is Notions. Notions is over here. I'm just like looking at Jacquard, now I'm seeing it around. So Notions is a distribution company that if you have a small mom and pop shop and you want to pick up just a few pieces of this, a few pieces of that, a few pieces of this, they're the ones that you can put in an order and not have to do $1,000 order from just, I don't know, let's pick one, from Jacquard. Maybe you just want to get a few paint sets from Jacquard, and then you can also add in a little bit of from Crafter's Workshop, and then you want to add in a little bit of, Sizzix. You want to add a little, so they go around to all the paper crafting companies, and you can put in one order that's a lot of different companies at once to bring into your store. So that's over here. They do have full distribution rights to a few companies, including Lisa Horton. She's got all of her products through Notions. And then Christie's over here demoing. And as I was mentioning Lisa Horton, she's got Lisa Horton products right out in front and center.
Of course I do, and I'm about to make your head pop off.
Here we go. I'm going to hand you that.
Ready for this?
It's already ready to go. Just, clip it.
Clipping?
Yeah, you can clip it.
Clip it.
There you go.
Nope.
Here, want me to help?
I can't.
There you go.
I'm old. I can't see nothing.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
So I am working today with the Lisa Horton Satin Rainbow Holographic Paper. You get a 24 sheet pack, and it comes in 6 different colors. You get 4 of each. Now this is pretty, right? We love pastel, pretty colors, but that's not what it actually looks like in the package. It comes in all. It's fire, right? Just there's a different color within the pack. There's another one, but. That's pretty jazzy, but when I ran it through an embossing folder, I lost my mind up in here. So let's grab a really cool folder. We're gonna go with this Thistle. This is from the Year in Bloom set of embossing folders. So you get 12 embossing folders, one for each month of the year. They are timeless, sophisticated, really high caliber looking florals, and they emboss extra deep. So this offers a few benefits. We'll talk about that in a minute. So let's get a sheet of the paper that I've kind of pre-cut some scraps. We won't get the whole design, but I'm just going to pop this onto the embossing folder and just run it through the machine. There is no ink, there's no treatment. The back of that paper is white. I wish you could feel it. It's extra sturdy. It's not your everyday cardstock. I feel like I could put a couple sheets of that and build a structure, a shelter.
It's got some oomph to it.
That glitter right there. I don't want to hit it.
There you go.
I'm watching.
We're gonna work as a team.
We're gonna table at the last.
And now I've got glittery barfing rainbows.
I need everyone watching to sit down and grab onto a firm surface. Get in a doorway. Find something stable because
we're about to blow your pants off. That is so pretty.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
Did anyone faint? Does anyone need medical attention? Because are you kidding?
So they're saying no misting the paper, nothing that you're needing. We don't need to size it, get it activated to help it.
Straight out of the package. Now let's do it on one of the other colors from the same pack and see how that can look different. We'll use a different folder. These embossing folders are very, very deep. It's not like your traditional. I actually can run 2 sheets of cardstock through in one folder and get the same beautiful impression. And then when you're coloring and blending and adding things to this, it gives you guidelines and it really helps you stay in the lines or go in the background. Just amazing. I've had so much fun. Another thing is it will lock back onto the plate because you can sort of get it to settle back onto, because you can feel it because it's so deep, and then you can run it through again. You can even put some ink on
Careful,
the folder.
you're hitting the mic.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And you can even put some ink on the folder and run it through, and then you get a background that's filled in a different color. So let's see here.
You're doing great.
Yeah,
how's your day been so far?
Fabulous.
Yes?
I'm swatching cards and
Having
running
fun.
rainbow cardstock through the machine,
So for those people that do not know who you are, plug yourself for a moment.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I should have opened with the intro. I'm Christie Troxel. My company is Ritzy Parties. I'm a freelance designer and event planner, and I'm representing Notions Marketing and Lisa Horton Crafts through her Spellbinders line. So,
good plug. And where can they find you?
I am on Instagram at Ritzy_parties. You can Google my name, Christie Troxel. Christie is CHRISTIE. I don't know, some stuff will come up. I don't know if it's
You got to go
true.
check out her Instagram. She
Yeah,
has some of the
Instagram's
best
pretty
posts.
fun.
Oh my gosh. You want to see some behind the scenes and fun stuff that's been happening at the show, you got to go check out Christie's Instagram. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness.
I'm like, what am I? It's all about this. You don't even need me. Just we
It's
should
so
just leave it here. And
So
let
with this
people run
paper,
it.
if I wanted to add anything to that, if I wanted to paint on top of that, if I wanted to add some texture, some layers, anything along those lines,
Let's
how
talk
well
about
does it take that?
So you're not really supposed to add inks or finishes to
But what if I
glossy
want to?
paper. And I'm like, why? Is it illegal? They told me I can't, and I'm like, try. So let's see that, because I did give it a test and I had success. So here is a piece of the hollow where I went over it with some of Lisa's metallic ink and a stencil. Let me hold that up for you.
Oh my goodness.
And
That
of
is like on the camera, it's like rainbows.
Yes, yes, this paper, I mean, it's doing all the work. I hardly have to be here. But it was, they were right. It was a little wet. I would touch it and it would come off on my fingers. So I had this idea to like just lay a transfer paper and pull it off. Now I've got another background, right? Because it transferred onto the paper kind of light. Still slightly tacky, and I'm like, one more press and then I'm gonna give up, right? Totally indelible. I made my own pattern hollow, and you could do it with any of her inks in any color. So
Very
go
cool.
bananas and like get curious, get creative,
Have some fun.
create alchemy. Here's another color of the hollow with the thistle. That's the August, or I can't remember if it's October. That looks like vintage wallpaper. That same embossing folder is represented on this design. All I did was run it on vintage sheet music, and here I put the black onto the embossing folder, ran it through, it filled in the background, and here I swiped it over after it was embossed, or is this debossed? It was actually inked on the folder and debossed, right? And then on the opposite side, we played with like running some blue over it.
Very cool.
I can do what I want.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, obviously, so last year again, I'm going to plug a few different things. So last year again, Lisa was here. Unfortunately, she's not here this year, but we have the amazing Christie instead. But we were talking about a lot of her inks. So go check out the video from last year where we're talking about her inks. But she also has an amazing YouTube channel where she goes over all of her wonderful products. So make sure you go over to Lisa and Horton's YouTube to see all the stuff in action from her. Because I mean, it's so cool to see it really, like straight from the artist's point of view, right?
Absolutely. Actually, speaking of the inks, I have a little lookbook in here. I did just the ones for 2025. Like this is kind of our table of contents. This is not colored paper. This is white cardstock, black cardstock, white, black. It's the same ink. Then as you go through the book, closer look. White cardstock and black. This is a metallic ink. Here's another color.
Did you make this book?
Of course. Yes. Here's
Christie's
the
so
yellow.
prepared.
Like, how is this the same product?
I know, it's
if
so
I
cool.
put this over blue, I mean, if you know color theory, you know what's up. You're gonna get some crazy effects. And then the interference inks, I got a set of the holiday collection of interference, just the 3. They're limited edition. This is Yuletide Sky, and just look at the secondary color that comes out. This one is called Festive Fur. It's a new personal favorite, and I accidentally skipped over Crimson Sheer. Like,
Oh my
are we
goodness.
okay? I am not okay. These are limited edition, so if you like those, you better get them now, because these fly off the shelves.
Okay, I got to shout out for Christie because not only did she make each of the pages going in here, she couldn't just leave it at that. No. We had to decorate the front cover
And
too.
the
She had to
inside
have
cover,
all.
and the inside cover. And I did the calligraphy.
Christie came prepared.
Listen,
People.
I show up.
She does. If you ever need anybody to help demo your products and make your products shine, if you're a business owner, give her a call. Based out of California.
Thank you. I'm so glad you guys stopped by. I hope you had a great show. It was amazing to see both of you.
Absolutely.
And thanks for stopping and taking a look at this. This was fun.
All right, I'm going to steal my mic back because I will be notorious for leaving it behind. Fine, I know. Here.
Oh God, I'm so bad. I need a squeezy one.
It just goes.
I couldn't find.
Yeah, it's like right up against.
Oh, cool.
This is everybody's having a hard time. Look, if you ever get mic'd by me, just right there. All right, have fun. We'll see you around.
Some fun things for you.
Ooh.
Like this is not for video. I have leftover palettes from my watercolor class from Mia. So would you like one?
Sure.
I brought a couple extras.
Okay, some goodies. Yeah.
I might have.
Rhonda's going around and just filming all the cool things. So there's a lot of companies, they may not have their own booth here, but they are having products that are out. So she's just kind of going around and showing. So there's a whole bunch. Can you get the Vicki Boutin 49 in Market new release? Can you show people that up close? I believe it's on the back wall there. Nope.
Those bags. people want them, and she said she's going to resell them. They're not just for, like, if you were at the show, you got one, but otherwise they're very limited editions.
Can you take it back?
I mean, I think you can have one.
Oh.
I was given one, but
Okay.
like, outside the show, like, people watching want them, and they're
Oh,
like,
it's a very...
so like it's here only.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then you'll be buying it.
I'll come back later.
Yes.
Is that cool? Okay. All right. See you later. All right. So we're going to go. You guys got a little insight. Sometimes we have things that are just for the show, but that is so cool. So here is a new Flower Emporium, the new Vicki Boutin collection. I know some of you have been asking to see what this collection is all about. So just take a look how adorable all these things are. We did miss her yesterday. She was out here yesterday demoing, and unfortunately she's like, we're on the other side of the show floor from where I was because I was demoing and I had some other events happening. So I missed her. I'm really bummed. Oh well, it is what it is. But super cute new collection. I'm loving it. I know some of you were asking about it all, so there it is. And yes, the new one. Here we go. Gotta show the tote bag. Look how adorable this is. Oh my goodness. And I know this is the one you were like, I don't think they're gonna be for sale, but I think they should be. They're cute. I know, right? So cute. My goodness. Okay. All right. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. That's fun, isn't it? It's very fun. Hey, everybody. Just want to say, shout out where you are watching from. I would love to know. Also, please in the comments, let us know what the quality is looking like today. I really am hoping it is a little bit better than it's been the past couple of days. So let me know. Have you heard anybody commenting about the quality of the video? So far, so good. Are we doing okay? And I'm going to plug this for a hot minute because it looks like we have some little items that we're able to, so they have little fun things. So here we have some Nouveau little things, and here's another one. We got some glitters. So some companies like to have little items, and today at the end of the show day, sometimes companies are like, we don't want to ship this home, and so they find me. And some of these items I donate to our local school supplies. So some of the markers that might have been demoed, like over at Marvin Huda, he gave me a huge bag of markers last year that they were demoing with. And so I passed those along to some of my YouTube members, but also to some of the local schools in our area. But with that said, I do get a lot of products handed to me and I pass those along. I can't keep everything. I mean, my house is not big enough. Maybe I need a bigger house. I think I need a bigger house. You ever seen that show where it's like, here's your house and then like a barn behind you is your craft space? I need to have that. We all need that, right, in our life? But if you are one of my YouTube members, you can go in and become a member. And in June, a lot of the fun goodies I'm going to be sending your way from all the trade shows. So from Creative World, from Creativation, from Go Wild I went to last year, from my Vid Summit I went to last year. I've been compiling all these fun goodies from all these events. I'm going to be putting them together and I'm going to be shipping out to my YouTube members. So become a member today so you can get a little goodie box sent your way. And we're going to be picking up a couple of these. And Rhonda's got the magic bag full of all the fun things that we're going to be compiling later. But Rhonda, you get one too. So which color?
Oh, do I have the peacocky?
You want? Oh, of course. Of course. Rhonda is the peacock love. Look how good. Did you get it? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on along.
To the quilling.
Oh, we missed the quilling one. That's right. Oh my goodness. I just noticed their little chairs. Look at their chairs. It's so cute. Yes, we got to do the quilling. Oh, we haven't done here. Did we do this aisle yet? No, we haven't gone down here. Hello, hello. Well, hello. So we came back earlier, we chit-chatted, and I love what your company is all about. They're based out of Houston. I used to live in Houston as well. Can I hand you the mic so everybody can hear what you have to say? Can you tell us a little bit, like a little 5-minute pitch about what your company is about, what your products you have in front of you are?
So we're paper artists and we've been paper crafting for the past 20 years. And as we grew into paper crafting, people wanted to learn directly and we came up with a beginner-friendly, all-inclusive kit, which we started to teach paper quilling with. And paper quilling is a really old craft. It's about 500 years old and it's coming back with a revival. We include all sorts of tools, materials, as well as a lot of projects inside with instructions. So there's no intimidation, stepping into this and just trying to learn off of your own. And what our kit is good for is basically it includes our YouTube channel. So everything that you see here does come with instructions as well as videos to go along with it. So once you learn the basics of quilling, literally the sky is the limit. You can incorporate all these objects into different cards, decor, creating cute projects, and just basically embellishing it with whatever that you're into. It goes really well with mixed media, so you can post everything on a thick cardstock, but also have them freehand like this wreath over here. You can hang them up in the tree or somewhere. And also,
oh my goodness,
goes really well with wood. So paper takes really well with wood. This is on a wood panel, and you simply stick the paper on.
That is so
simple,
fun.
So creative.
Look at the butterfly.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Where can we find your products? Where are these for sale right now?
So we are online. We sell through our website as well as Amazon, and we are in a few craft stores as well as we're recently into Myers. So
nice.
You can find us there.
So cool. What are these ones right here?
So this is another ancient art. It's called batik painting.
I love it.
Technically, it's silk painting with wax resist. So you fabric paint them, the paint are inside, the brushes are inside, as well as a pre-printed design, and simply taking that and incorporating it into your own creativity. It teaches you a different craft from a different world.
That is so cool. Oh my goodness, the narwhal. Just go over and span some of those cute kits over there. That is so much fun. So we came over and we were chit-chatting with them earlier, and so we get to take a little kit home. So Rhonda and I both got a fun little kit to take home, and I cannot wait to play. This is going to be one of those things I've had on my radar for so long. They're so cute, so fun, and I feel like I could just sit down and get lost in this for a little while and just, it's you're thinking about it. It's one of those things that you can just get into. Everything else fades away. It's super like art therapy, and then you get to create really cute stuff. So
and it's travel friendly. So while we were on our flight from Houston, I ended up making that rainbow over there that you see.
That is
an hour and a half flew by just like that.
Rainbow is speaking my language. I mean, I'm covered in rainbows right now. So I mean, yes. Super cute. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the mic. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm like, I'm going to shake your hand, but I want my mic back. Thank you. Do not steal my mic. Thank you so much. Awesome. And the name of the company is My Creative Camp. I keep forgetting about that. My Creative Camp. DIY art and craft kits. And would you say what age group could be like the beginnings to start doing some of these? Because I feel like my kids would love doing this, you know?
Ages 8 and above.
Okay.
And
eight and above.
Ages 8 and above, and it's for kids as well as adults. Anybody would enjoy this.
Oh, I know I would. Okay, anybody else digging this? Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm going to be like having all kinds of fun when I get home. My daughter is probably going to want to steal this from me, though. I can guarantee you that. I'd be like, we're going to share. We are sharing. Thank you. All right. No, I will give him a card. Because this dress got pockets. This is my card, by the way. Thank you so much. All right. Anybody commented about the quality of the video?
But it's a little, but it's not near as bad as
Okay,
yesterday.
Rhonda is dragging a sticker with her.
Oh.
This is the lift up. Rhonda was dragging this under her foot. Apparently she's a new exhibitor. So, you know. You go, Rhonda, new exhibitor. Here, I'm going to put this over here so it's out of the way. There we go. I think it was yours, right? Yeah. At this point in the day, all things are happening. Do you mind if we jump in real fast and have a quick tell us about your company?
Sure.
Get a little 2-minute pitch about what your company is all about.
All right. So we are OLFA, and we are known for our rotary cutters, our mats, and then also our utility knives and art knives. So we have a wide variety of cutting solutions.
Very cool. I don't know why I always want to call you OLFA versus OLFA.
Yeah, we're OLFA Not Olaf.
that I can see also. Like, it's the Olaf company. Well, do you give warm hugs?
Exactly. So
fantastic.
OLFA is the inventor of the rotary cutter.
Oh, I did not know that.
We are. And we are the inventor of the snap-off blade as well.
Wow. Now, how old is the company?
So 1959.
I love these companies that have been around for a long time. Like, it just is like, it makes my heart happy that the company's still going strong and like things are still going wonderful.
Absolutely.
Very
Still
cool.
owned by the original family.
Wow.
Everything comes out of Japan.
Very, very cool. Well, thank you so much. That was a good 2-minute pitch. And I learned 2 things that I did not know that you guys had invented. See, the more you know, you have to ask questions.
And we add a little pop of color to your story.
There you go. I love it. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. We're going to keep on moving along. So over here we have the okay, so Pinnacle colors. We also have Posca markers. Do you mind if we come in and film? Can you tell me a little bit about all the different products that you have behind you? Just like a couple-minute pitch about, I mean, we all love Posca. We all love Pinnacle colors. What is your favorite thing out here behind you?
So my favorite thing that we've been working with this week, we've got the Kuretaki granulating colors. You can see a couple of examples I've got up on the wall. Essentially, all watercolor will separate a little bit into pigments, but these very easily separate into 2 pigments, and you can pick them up with your brush and have almost...
Can we get a quick little demo, just a little swipe of something?
Let's grab a paper. And
Like, you can talk about it, but I got to see it in action to really get to understand it. You know, it's one of those things.
This is really fun. So we're just going to put some water down, and then let me see. Let's go. This violet is one of my favorites right here. We're just going to swipe it on.
But over here, I'm not seeing violet. It's not like a color. It looks
very brown, doesn't it?
I'm like, it looks muddy.
But after a little while, you're going to start seeing, if you look here, you can just barely start to see the pink coming out.
Oh my goodness.
It's separating into multiple colors. It's just like, it reminds me of a Lisa Frank look with that we used to have on our little folders back in the 80s. So we've got...
I'm dating myself now.
From the olden days.
In the 1900s.
And then even if we blot a little bit, we might be able to see, a little more clearly.
Lots of amazing colors.
Yeah, it's actually, that took a bit off, so let's go back on and we can just see it separate. We've got different ones here. That's a little thick, but over time it's going to separate, so you'll start to see the blue separating out from the other pigments.
Very fun. So the more you work it, the more you're kind of pulling colors.
Yes.
And I can just see like this in floral form.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like
very
how
good for natural looking
right.
shells, flowers. It's going to be amazing for skies as well.
How fun.
And then you can see here we have the contrast. This is on
you want to go over there and grab that?
Hot press paper, which is very smooth, so the pigment doesn't sink in. And then on the cold press paper, we're actually seeing it giving a little bit more dimension to your artwork.
Very cool. And what was this again? Because we said it really fast.
It's the Kuretaki Gansai Tombi granulating colors set.
Very cool.
And we have them available on pinnaclecolors.com.
Very cool. All right, so there we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So behind us we have Legion Papers. They're having a little powwow over here. I don't want to interrupt, but amazing artist panels, a wide variety of all different kinds of wonderful papers and products. You can see in here, they are an amazing range. So here we have aqua color cold press. So if you're wanting to look for any kind of panel, any kind of, here we have warm white. What's this one? Here we have Yupo heavy, Yupo. I said it right. I keep second guessing myself, trying to find a different color. Oh, here we have black heavy, so aqua cold press. So they have, and as you can see on the wall, you need to have the surface in order to do all the amazing art that you want to do. And so they have all the wonderful surfaces in a wide variety of different types. So, all right, think we're allowed to grab one? Yep. Okay, which one do you want?
Watercolor.
You want a watercolor. Which one's a Stonehenge color? Warm white. You want this one? Stonehenge Aqua Cold Press?
Sure.
All right. Which one do I want? Oh, here we got Natural Fawn, Cream White, Pearl Gray, Warm White. So I get a little bit of each in here. I'm going to take the variety pack. Cool. I'm taking variety pack, and then I'm going to do a random one for the viewers, for one of my members. Oh, you're getting the black. Maybe I'll switch. I don't know. It's going to be something. All right, moving along. Oh, we got to go back this way. All right. So we're getting a little bit in some beading companies over here. So Zims Gems.
Hi.
Hello. Do you have like a little 2-minute pitch you can tell us about what you're all about?
A 2-minute
A
pitch?
2-minute pitch. Yep.
Okay, 2-minute pitch. It's not the stand, it's the person behind the stand who's handsome and good looking and charming. And that's all you really need to know. Welcome.
Look at all the beautiful, beautiful beads and gems. I love it. So the crystals, fantastic. Where are you guys based out of?
Yeah, we're local. So
You're
sleeping.
local.
I've been sleeping in my own bed at night.
Oh, lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, the Seattle area, Federal Way, gifts, mostly bracelets. The bracelets are $2. No real minimum order, real stone. The towers are stone towers, stone bracelets, stone pendants, stone rings, stone dies, stone everything. It's for
Awesome.
all
Zims-
those that have a gift section in their stores.
Got it.
That's
Zims Gems. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Fantastic. All right, over here we have Triveni USA Incorporated, based out of Scottsdale. So many. I'm going to let you guys talk. We're just going to do a quick thing. Look at all the beautiful beads in the background here. So cute. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your company? A little 2-minute pitch. Yeah. Is that cool? I love it. He's like, no, you do it. No, you do it. No, you do it.
We've been in the business for around 30, 40 years. It's 3 generations of jewelry. It's a family-based business. Stone beads, crafts, semi-precious gemstones, precious gemstones, basically anything a jewelry store or a craft store could need.
Fantastic. I love this. And so this is just some of the finished products are actually sold as this. Sold as those.
Yeah, these are the sold as is.
Sold as is,
And
but
we do sell, like,
loose gems in the
brands, so
background
people can
strands.
create their own and make it like the jewelry craft.
Got it. But I'm also seeing like some sticker gem sheets over here too.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you-
So we're doing in these also like supplying to all the craft stores. So they are making a lot of product out of that. It could be like the graduation hats. Actually, you're making out of that. The bottles, they're creating the bottles of
Right.
that. And craft projects, they're doing a lot of craft projects like the notebooks or something. They are creating on that out of that.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. And the name of the company is?
It's Triveni USA Incorporation, and we are out of Scottsdale, Arizona.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. All right. Moving on along, we have, and I'm never going to say this correctly, Caran. I'm going to ask them to say it because I'm going to butcher it.
And it's like a perfect square.
Do you have a couple of minutes just to tell the audience what your company is about and anything new that might be coming on the line?
Is this going to be shared? Like, we have a couple things that are not.
Yeah, so don't tell anything that you don't want to say. We are live on YouTube right now, so I'm just going to premise that. We are live on YouTube right now. Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
I'll talk with you about Caran Dash.
Yes. See,
So-
that's how you, Caran Dash. I was always,
Oh, that's just
in my head, I can say it one way, but it doesn't come out.
That's okay. That's okay. So it's a Swiss-based company, over 100 years old. It's family-owned still to this day. I believe it's like the 5th generation. So we have color pencils, pastels, lots of different color items, graphite, of course, and then we also have our writing items. So we're most popular for our 849 pen.
All right, let's go over here.
So I'll show you the pink flu, which is my favorite. Comes in this beautiful aluminum
Nice,
slim pack.
guys. Oh my goodness,
Makes
I got
a great
pretty.
gift.
Why is this pen your favorite pen?
So this pen is the only pen you'll ever need to buy because it will last you. It's incredibly durable, Swiss-made quality. So it's been handcrafted the same way in Switzerland since the 60s.
Ballpoint?
So available in ballpoint. We also have a roller ball, and you can get mechanical pencil.
Oh,
So
I like
whatever
the
your
mechanical
writing
pencils.
needs are, we can handle that.
And a few different colors.
Yes,
Got some
all
fun
different
colors.
colors available in the slim pack, which is a great gift, but we also have them open stock.
I think you guys know which one I'm wanting. There's my teal right
There's a
there.
teal.
That's my favorite. That's my love.
Yeah, it matches your outfit.
You know, yeah.
So that's great.
And the hair.
One new item that I can share with you that launched this February.
Ooh, I love new stuff.
Very excited about is our NeoArt 6901. So what's great about this pastel is it's a wax oil combination. It's available in these open stock singles as well as sets. What's great about it is it's light fast up to 100 years.
Nice.
So why that is important is if you are commissioned to do a piece of art for someone and they hang it on their wall, the last thing you want is in a few years for them to say, oh my goodness, this faded. With this item, that won't be the case. And because of the success we've had with our Luminos 6901 color pencil, which has the same light fastness designation, we're really excited about that coming onto the market.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much. Is that one in the new product showcase?
It is not.
Oh my goodness. So we got some dibs on something that's not in the new product showcase because that should have been fantastic. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for
awesome.
coming by the booth.
And then say the name of the company again.
Caran Dash.
Caran Dash.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say it like 5 times. Caran Dash, Caran
Caran
Dash,
Dash.
Caran Dash. That's embedded in my brain. All right. Thank you. Oh, I mean, you guys have phenomenal products, second to none. The quality is amazing. And I love all the new things. And those pens are spectacular.
Yes, thank you. Thank
Or
you
mechanical
so much.
pencil, depending on which way you wanted to go with
The
it.
quality of the product is unmatched.
Yes,
It really is.
for sure,
It's
for sure.
Definitely premium, but the quality backs it all up.
There you go. There you go. All right. Thank you again. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so over here we have Angel's Craft. So if you were a company that you wanted to have product in your store and you're wanting to like fulfill, or you want to have a brand of your own product, that is what Angel Craft is about. So it's not something you can't just go out and buy that. It's going to have your brand name on it, I think. Pretty sure that's what that's about. Orange art. You busy? Nope, it's all good. It's all good. That's okay. It's all good. So it says exclusive European stationery, journals, pens, and gifts. I love that. They have all beautiful stationery items. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna go around the corner. They were a bit busy, and we're gonna jump into Zebra pens. Look at all these click art retractable felt tip pens. We have rich color retractable gel pens. We have our gel Sarasa clip gel retractable. Oh, you guys know. And then of course we have the. Wait, don't forget they are the mild liners, not mid liners, because we all say that, but the most amazing mild liners. Look at those.
And then it'd be really good. About 3. I know, and then it just goes back. And it's
So last year they launched the Mix 1 pen. This one had 2 colors in one, and they're coming in a couple of different variety of colors. So when you open up the marker, I'm gonna pop this on here so I can see. You're all chit-chatting. Maybe I can get her to come over. They have 2 colors in one, which I think is so cool. So when you draw with it, you see both colors at the same time, which I think is so, so cool. And then over here we have the mild liner dual tip dot and stamp markers. So let's see what this is about. So on one side, we have a dot, so we can do dots, right? But you can also draw. And on the other side, we have a big dot one. So here I can come in and I can do little dots, or I can do big dots just by pushing down. And look, you get some really, really cool dots, or little ones, depending on where you're going. And so that I just happened to pick out one of the green colors, but look at the wide variety. So it says stamp, bullet tip, dot tip, and a bullet tip. So they have the big one and then they have the bullet tip on the other one. So it says create dots, stamps, and doodles with ease. Small and large dots with pressure, which is what we just did. That's fun. Whoops, somebody's computer. All right, here we have the dual brush pen with the mild liner. See, look, we all miss the L in here for whatever reason. I don't know why. And why it's called the mild liner versus, mid liner is because we all know what highlighters are, right? They're high fluorescent. You're highlighting something to get your attention. These are mild liners, so they're milder than the highlighter. Smart, right? Ta-da, the more you know. All right, so over here, here's the amazing brush pen. Look at that. I picked a funny color to show on camera. Yeah, I'm gonna go teal. Teal's always awesome.
How did the octopus get to school?
There we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful brush pen. And then here we have the original chisel tip and the bullet tip for the mild liners. Look at all the beautiful colors that are over here. Planning, journaling, note-taking, any creative projects. Absolutely love that. Oh, and does this one... Nope, this is just, I was thinking I missed on the other. Oh, no, there is. This does have a dual tip on the other side. So you have a brush on one side and then you have the bullet tip on the other side. A lot of people don't realize that there is one on the other side. You make it think that it's just got the one side, but it's dual tipped. They're all dual tipped. All right.
So be sure and find Lindy's and Sizzix.
We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Don't worry. Don't worry. Well, speaking of, we are now at Sizzix. So we found them. And they're having a camera party over here. They're getting pictures and selfies over here. We're having some fun. But we're gonna go over here because Cassie is over here demoing. So we're gonna go chit chat with Cassie. Hello, girl. Hi. What are you playing with over here?
I am playing with the new Sizzix Studio line that came out. I'm playing with Kat Kerr's stuff right now. So she's got this awesome astronaut from the Ad Astra line, and I made a fun little background.
Oh, fun.
Using Royal Talons acrylic paint and acrylic markers. Very fun, and their ink. And the Sizzix Studio tools, you know, like the maker tools. So this is the squishy sponge for stamping. That's my technical.
Your technical term. But the top of the sponge, this piece can pop off, and then you can put another element on top of that.
So I'll do it on a different one because that one's wet.
That one's all gross.
Yeah. So this is the base. It's just a handle, and then there's a palette knife. There's a brayer, there's a sponge tool, and this is for the mixed media line. And so it just twists and pops off, so you can switch your tools. And so if I'm working with the brayer and the spatula, you can double end it, right? You have a super tool.
There you go.
Or you can just put the end cap on it, so you just have a nice round, end on there for comfort. So it's really versatile. You can use it with a lot of different things. This is staple.
So you mentioned Sizzix Studio. This is a new thing. What is Sizzix Studio all about?
Yeah, so Sizzix Studio started last October, and it is a collaboration with Royal Talons, which is the booth right across from us.
We're going to go check them out in a minute.
All the journals and the paints and all the fun inky stuff. And then Sizzix Studio makes the stamps and stencils. I don't think we have any more packs of them to show you, but here's some of the stencils that we're using. Mine are all inky because I've been playing with them all weekend.
So is it a kit?
So the stamps and stencils come together in kits. So there's one stamp set that's like this size, and then it comes with 3 different stencils in each set. And then the really cool thing is that the stencils work with the registration tool, which is this gray piece down here. And so they have like the stencil adapter. I'm just going to move stuff out of the way.
Which we also use for our card making as well. So you can take your card making, and that's the stamping platform, but you can use it with the mixed media projects as well.
Yes. And if you're going to work in something that's higher, taller than a piece of paper, right? Like this journal's a bit thicker, or if you have a canvas or something that's just thicker than normal, then you want to get the hinge adapter, and that raises this platform. So now if I stick this on here, it just snaps into place, and now it's just taller, right? So if I put my journal down here, and then I put my stencil adapter on here, maybe if I can figure that out. And then you notice on these stencils there's holes on all 4 sides, so I can put my stencil this way or this way depending on what I want to do on my page, right?
And that actually goes on this side. Shoot it back there. Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
And then the holes just stick down in the pegs there, and now it's stuck to it, right? So now I can work on my page. I can ink or stamp or put paint through it.
But I can move it up here, or I can go all the way down there.
Yeah, totally.
Very cool.
Yep. And then the really cool thing about this is this is just a single stencil that I'm using here, but if you had layering stencils, it's nice because it keeps it in the same spot for you. So you put your first stencil down, you ink it up, then you lift that stencil, put the second stencil down. If you there's a lot of layering flowers, things like that, or shapes or whatever. So it keeps it all in one place, so it lines up perfectly every time, which is another great feature. And then the last thing that this registration tool does is has a stamp lid. So if you're going to use it, you want to make sure that you're putting your stamps on the smooth side, not the grid side.
Otherwise they won't stick.
Otherwise they won't stick, that's right. And so then with the hinge adapter, you can see here that if I pick up a stamp, real quick, I'll do my big astronaut guy, and I want him to be right in the middle of my page there, and then I just pick it up and I ink it, and then it's a stamp tool so that you can get the perfect placement every time if you need to do multiple stamps.
Can you use other stencils with this?
You can, yes. They make I don't know what it's called specifically, but it's like an adapter.
I think it's actually called the stencil adapter.
It might be.
I think so.
It might be, and so it gives you, it's like a piece of Mylar, right, that just has the 2 holes and the perfect lineup, and then it has like red liner tape, so it could just stick to the stencil that you already own. So definitely, yeah.
Or you can just, if you have extra space on your stencil, I've done this, punch holes exactly where that needs to go, and then you can just put that in there. So there's a few different ways that you can spin it. Yeah, very cool. And Cat Kerr's got a whole line with them. There's a few different variations.
4 sets.
But there's other designers that also have some of the in studio, the Sizzix Studio as well.
Vic Collins is the other, and she's on the side here, but she has 4 new sets as well with this release that they released April 10th, I think. Which is, what is that, Wednesday, I'm pretty sure?
I don't know.
And then...
it's a blur. It's the last day of the show. That's the only part I know.
Yeah.
I think it's Tuesday, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Vic Collins and Cat Kerr released new sets, and they had 4 new sets each that released in March and April. And then there are some new artists that are coming up later in the year. So.
And Willow Wolf is another one that's going to be coming up.
Yeah, she's all about watercolor. She's amazing. So she'll be releasing, I believe, in January of next year. And then Seth Apter is also a new artist that's coming on board with Sizzix. So we'll see some of his stuff coming, I think, in June.
Very cool.
So very exciting. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You having fun?
So much fun.
Yeah. Sitting here and just getting to play and
inky and painty. So what's better than that?
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
All right, I spot Eileen over here. Bye-bye. Thank you again. So just to show you, this is what some of the Sizzix, I'm not seeing it down there. That is what some of the kits look like down there. So you can kind of get an idea of what Sizzix Studio is all about. I'm gonna span around over here, and you can see some of the other ones. So here is that stamping platform. Here is the card making side, but they're really pushing all of the Sizzix Studio line, which I think is really, really, really cool. Are we good again? You want me to hold it for a bit? No? Okay. Here we go. We're gonna take it back. Rhonda needed a quick break, so I'm giving her a break. And your gimbal is doing way better than mine was. I don't know what was up with mine. Mine's been doofus. Rhonda's gimbal is the boss. Is having a blast. Let's see if we can just say a quick hello, hello, hello. Hey. Well, somebody was saying, we need to get to Lindy's. Well, Lindy found us.
We do need to get to Lindy's.
We are making our way over there. Speaking of which, does anybody know what time it is?
Yes. I can tell you, although you're probably able to.
It's 11:40. It's 11:40. So I said I was going to make it over there between 12 and 1. So we're going to get there.
We'll see you there.
We're going to be there. They're like way over there, and I got to get through like how many other companies. But since we are here, hi, Eileen. Hi. Oh, hello, hello, hello. How has your show been?
Really good.
Are you doing your thing over here right now, or are you just kind of hanging out in the booth?
I can, yeah.
Do you want to talk about your new stuff?
Sure.
Here, let's get your hair. Right. I'm gonna make it pretty, and I'm gonna make it. Here we go.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
Let's talk about your stuff.
Okay.
Here we go. What new stuff you got?
We have a collection coming out.
Oh, okay. We have to talk about this.
Yes, we do.
We have to talk.
We're in one place.
You know,
and we're the co-presidents of the Tiny Hand Society. We're running out of hands. We're getting another shipment this afternoon. Amazon.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a funny story that goes along with this.
Yes.
Back at my craft retreat, at the Makers Retreat, which is coming up, there's tickets available for the Makers Retreat. Make sure you sign up for my Makers Retreat. I had Eileen and Cassie both as educators last year. I change up educators every year. And Eileen found a little tiny hand at the craft, the reuse, the creative reuse in Austin, which is basically a place where people can donate some of their old art and craft supplies. And then it becomes a resale shop, like for Goodwill, but it's like for craft supplies. And then the donation money, the money that is raised, goes to some amazing causes. So she brings this little hand to the retreat, and we go bananas with it.
They loved it.
We're doing it to like turn the wheel. we're like playing with it. We're like patting each other's hair with it, and like we're opening drawers with it. Like we were just getting stupid silly with it. And then Sarah Clark brings an entire bag of tiny hands with her here, and so we start passing it out, and so we founded the Tiny Hand Society.
Yes.
So we now have an Instagram site. Rhonda set up the Instagram page and also a Facebook page. And since it was my retreat, but she brought the hand, we are the co-presidents.
That's right.
And Rhonda, you are the historian?
Yes, Rhonda's the secretary.
Or the secretary, scribe, whatever you want to call it.
So the movement that we're starting is designed to promote peace, love, and joy in the art community. And then we even have a secret handshake. We have corporate sponsors, and we have lots coming up. So keep an eye out.
She's been a busy girl in the Tiny Hand Society, I swear. So shake on it.
Just try. Well, I don't.
No,
have my
it's the big hand with the little hand is what's really funny.
Well, I don't.
There you go. All right, so enough about the tiny hands.
So, getting back to reality, which that is too.
It is. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Oh, it's total fun. You have to enjoy it.
All the people. I had one guy last night at a party say no.
Yeah.
But everybody else is like, yeah. I mean, they're walking around.
Tell me you're not giggling when I go.
You have to. They're just fun. So they may appear in different little videos.
You never know. You never know.
Okay, so
you might get a little tiny hand in one of your membership packages. I'm just saying. I'm just hard. Okay, let's go back to this. All right, here we go.
So this is a new collection coming out in May. This is kind of the centerpiece or the cornerstone piece because this works with all of the dies, and it's one of my scoreboard dies. It's a thick one, and it cuts mat board and chipboard. And I started thinking that maybe people needed a little fun because they need to learn how to do bookbinding. So some people might not want to. So it works two ways. So let me get my samples in here.
Come on, Eileen, you're not. No.
Sorry, I didn't want to do it while you were explaining about the.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Well, while you're getting prepared real fast, come around. So somebody was asking earlier, 2 seconds. Is that cool? I thought you weren't ready. We're bumping back into Milagros again. Somebody asked earlier who was the person I bumped into yesterday, and it's Milagros Rivera from Puerto Rico, amazing artist, and she has her own store. If you need art supplies in Puerto Rico, right there. What's the store called?
Paper Boutique.
Paper Boutique. There it is. There it is. All right, Eileen. Oh, she's pulling more out.
I'm good.
She's like, wait, there's more. Wait, there's more.
I have so many, and I don't have enough room. So,
do you want me to hold something?
That's okay. I'll just hold it up. Okay, so the basic book works like this. Here is the cover. So you're going to cut 2 of those. If you want to bind it, do a hand-bound binding, which is what I mean. It's like a Coptic binding.
Ooh,
you
pretty.
Take the signatures and you cut each one and stitch them together. They lay nice and flat. And, that is one way to do it. The other way, if you want to maybe not take as much time, there is a binding that is also available, and it looks like this. So you can get a binding and kind of glue the 2 sides on and then stitch your books in that way. There's tons of ways that you can use this. Madeline, she put some sides on it, so she used it for like a little holder for these little signatures. Now you can use.
So what is a signature? You're saying this term for those that don't understand what a signature is.
Right. Well, this is actually a little booklet, but it could be stitched into the journal like this. This is a signature. One group of pages that go into the book.
Okay.
So you stitch them in like here. You can make them as thick as you want. You might want to make a thin one if you don't have a lot of time. You can fold on the 2 score lines. The fat one goes that way.
You're having some problems over here.
That one is like the grand finale.
Yeah.
So hang on. This is a thicker spine. If you want to make the thin one like this,
so you can just cut one off after you've die cut it.
Well, you could cut them off too, but what I did was I just folded over.
Oh, fold them inside of themselves.
Right.
Got it.
So these, you can see them. They're inside here. Like that.
Ah, okay,
so you just glue them inside. You put them on the outside too,
But you could cut it off if you wanted to as well. Yeah. I mean, sky's the limit.
Yeah, cut these out and just tuck those inside. Yeah, it's whatever you want. So,
or like you can accordion glue them together if you wanted to as well.
Yeah, you could cut them out of paper.
Yeah.
I mean, there are tons of ways. So if you were going to use the pages, what you would do is get a little. Is this one stitched in? No, this is like an elastic traveler's notebook style. So what I did was I had some coffee dyed paper, made my signature. This is probably 2 sets. You can't do like unlimited, but I just took that, I laid it on my die, and I cut.
So it's not going to get these, it's just going to get the beautiful wavy line.
On the holes, so I just go right up to there and cut it. So you can use it in a lot of different ways. And when I design dies, that's what I try to do. Give at least 3 ways that you can use the die, because they're getting more and more expensive. But you can make them, you can keep them, give them as gifts, you can sell them. So it's worth it. So it also comes with 2 little like labels and plaques, whatever you want to call it, like right here. She cut this out of leather. The other thing about the steel rule dies, you can cut them out of so many more materials than you can the Thinlits dies. So this is a 2 to 3 ounce leather. You can emboss it. This is the thinlet that is embossed on the cover here. You can cut felt. Wait until you see this. So cute. Quiet book, the little color wheel. My favorite one is this little, these are snaps. So it's like covering its eyes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, because the eyes are the snaps.
Yeah, the
oh
eyes
my.
are the snaps. So, and
Silly,
then like
silly.
little fuzzy. So
That's like,
anyway,
oh my God,
so
that's
you
so
can cut
cute.
it out of multiple different materials.
And so you were going to say, so this was the piece de resistance.
Yes. All right, watch this. This is made by Amy Powers on my team.
Oh, look how pretty.
Yeah.
It's like a waterfall effect.
It is a waterfall, and what she did was she took one of those stamps that's part of this collection. She stamped it on the edge of the envelope. It's just a
Stamps right there.
or glassine envelope, and then did an accordion fold here, and then sorted her ephemera by color. I mean, is that not? That would be a great class.
That would be a wonderful class.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun is that?
Okay. So that's the journal, and then we have a set of 3 other dies. Let me get these out of the way.
They gave you the world's smallest table.
I know. Do they know me? I mean, I can't do anything here. And every night I come in, every morning, and they're like, we cleaned up your area. Sorry.
It's okay.
So,
it's whatever.
yeah.
What's with the game piece?
Oh, there's a board game.
Oh.
I'm telling you. It's Mary Poppins. Look at this. I mean,
oh
this
my
is
goodness.
actually the new, let me show you, because this is the stamp set.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
They turned it into a board. Who did this?
Amy Powers.
Oh my goodness.
So you spin the wheel and you put your little...
Have you played?
Not yet.
Ah!
I got it like the day I was leaving.
Okay, wait. Okay.
So you
I want to have a play. Let's see how far I can get.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to perfect match. I'm going to go to green all the way up.
Ooh, good
I am.
spin,
That's
good
a good
spin.
spin.
Yeah,
All
look at
right.
that. You got a
Your turn.
12. All right, let's see.
She. Oh,
Ooh,
you
the blue. I'll take that one because
turquoise.
I like turquoise. Okay, you beat me.
All right, here. Okay, Milagros' turn. Milagros needs a turn.
Okay,
So,
spin.
it's her turn.
I'm a member.
Yeah.
I know.
I can spin.
Oh,
All right,
where are we
she's on
going?
the line too. Oh, that's a.
Oh,
I don't know, that's okay.
tiny hand lost.
You'll kick the butt in the next one.
Rondi, one turn.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Oh, green.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Sherry.
nice.
Oh, okay, we're close.
We're close. We're close.
Anyway, this would be fun.
This would
Maybe
be fun.
With some adult beverages.
Maybe whatever color it is, that's the shot of the drink you gotta take.
Oh. I'm missing that. Mad. Okay. So
Fantastic.
you can see how versatile these pieces are. If you like to make games, if you like to make books for children, if you like to make journals for friends.
What is that?
yourself.
A little thing that you just
Yeah.
pulled out?
This is a clock. You can do home decor pieces. This is one of the stamps. So let me walk through how this works. I start with the stencil, and I do a stencil. Then I take my Finlet's die and I cut. So underneath is the color. That now I've got my Finlet's cut this. You can actually use it as a color wheel to get complementary colors. So when you spin this, all of these are going to go. You know, if you do it in order. What I was thinking was it would be fun to do like a project and then take the colors that you used in it, the inks or paints or whatever, and make your own color wheel for each project and tag it or whatever.
Fun.
And put it in the back, tuck it in the back of the book. You know, then you remember what
Like I just feel like I want to do like a brights and neutrals, pastels, earth tones.
Or you could do like swatches of what you had.
Yeah, your paints or inks or whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
Well,
and
you
it look
could do
really
that.
pretty. That's cool.
It would be pretty, and it's fun. This one is the stamps that also go with it. So this corresponds to that. So that's how we got our little spinner here. But also, like this one, we were doing little make and takes the other night. It's a little mini, color wheel here. So that's the stamp that it goes.
But
with
it
this.
spins, right?
Yeah, it does spin. But I had to put a pin on it so it doesn't.
Oh, I
spin
got it.
too
Yeah.
far. But
we get the idea.
yeah. There's also some really cool samples, but we put them away. But somebody did a card, and they just did a row of these kind of organically, and then each brush is a different color in rainbow colors. So even one stamp you can use in multiple ways. And these are little sentiments that say like tickled pink or feeling blue, and then inside you say, I've got you.
Oh,
So
cute.
there's all kinds of different sayings. This here is for swatches, and I also put that away. But
It's okay. Well, so I'm
did
going to
the
plug
swatch
yourself. Eileen, how often do you go live on YouTube that talks, and then she does projects and she shows off the projects from her design team. So when do you go live on your?
I go live on Eileen Hull Designs on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram on Tuesdays at 6 o'clock Eastern and Thursdays at 4. So every week except this week because
Well, we're just a little tiny bit busy. So
yeah.
you got to give her little exceptions every now and then.
Like I said, they release May 1st, so we'll have our release party at noon Eastern, and we'll be sharing projects from all the team. So there's still more. This is just a
tip of the iceberg.
A little bit. So I hope you'll come and watch. And also we have the Eileen Hull fan club if you want to join that. We inspire each other. It's just a really nice group. Make sure to answer the questions so we don't want any.
That way we know you're not a bot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
What else?
Fantastic.
Shop. No, I'm not going to say shop my Etsy store. Oh, I just said that.
Shop her Etsy store. She has her own Etsy store.
All right, that got way too much.
I am going to steal the mic from you again.
Yes.
That way we don't walk off without it. And I don't want to get your hair.
That's all right.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Thank you. It was fun, co-president.
Yes.
All
I don't
right.
have my hand on me. It's in my backpack. But I'm going to be
right.
like, okay, baby, a high five.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we
Like you can't not laugh.
We can't show the secret handshake.
No, not until you become a member.
Yeah, just hang on, it's coming.
It's coming.
The
It's
movement
coming.
is coming.
We're gonna figure out how to make this a virtual thing too.
Yeah,
Like
we
we're
really
gonna
are.
get this for everybody included. So again, become a member so you can become part of the Tiny Hand Society.
Yes.
Because guess what's coming?
It's coming. Coming big.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And don't let me forget, you and I need to chat about something off camera later on about something that might be going on. Something else that might be going on. All right. We're going to swing around this way. Oh, just really quickly, just to show, hey. Oh, hey, come chat out your stuff real fast. We are live on YouTube right now.
Oh,
so
awesome.
Does not have a booth this year, but who are you?
My name's Evan. We are the inventors of Scorch Marker. Scorch paint too, wood burning.
For those that do not know what that is.
You draw on wood, you apply some heat, and it burns right into the wood like a
There you
real
go.
wood burning tool.
It is cool. We were using it here as, thank you for the hug, by the way. We were using, me too. One of our amazing members of the NAMTA staff is retiring this year. And so they brought in a wood surface. And so we all went in and put our name on there. And it's not a regular heat gun. You need a little bit more of an oomphy heat gun. And then you just heated it. And so now he has this amazing wood plaque that has all of our signatures on it that he gets to take home. And so it was really cool. And
I was
they were
lucky
like,
to be a part of it.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, so you'll see us next year.
Yeah. Well,
Come make something and take it with you.
Oh, where can you find Scorch Marker?
You can find us in Michael's and Walmart and Hobby Lobby and on our website, scorchmarker.com and
Amazon.
Yeah.
Like it's the catch-all place for everything, right? Fantastic. Well, I'm glad you had out here and having fun on the show.
We are. It's been a great year.
It is.
It's so good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, keep killing it. You're doing great.
Thank you very much. All right. So a quick span around here. We have Royal Talons and their amazing Amsterdam paints, second to none. These are the paints that are in the Sizzix Studio line. If you've ever wanted to play with some amazing, wonderful quality, high quality paints, Amsterdam paints from Royal Talons is amazing. And it's a company that is based out of, I wonder where? Chicago? Brazil. No, the Netherlands. And so it is. All right, we're gonna keep on moving and grooving around the corner for about noon. Is our time? What percent is the phone at? Just out of curiosity. Where are we at? Does it say? No? Okay, we'll come back to that later. Like we're gonna go until the phone dies. We're just gonna hang out here all day or until the show's over. All right, she is not in her booth right now, but I want to do a quick shout out to this Splatter and Bloom. Splatter and Bloom is an amazing watercolor kit that you can get that has all the supplies inside of it, and it has a tutorial. She's got YouTube videos, and so if you're wanting to learn some basic watercolor, there's stamped images or they're basic sheets, and then there's difficulty levels from intermediate and to high level or beginner, and then it's teaching you how to do your watercolor. Both Rhonda and I took a class from her, and she is an amazing teacher. She's super goofy and like she's infectious with her energy and of wanting to learn how to watercolor, and she has got some fantastic things. So for instance, you might get this butterfly, and then you're gonna learn how to do some watercolor techniques within your stamped image on your butterfly. And it has the paints, it has the brush, it has the high quality paints, and the image is already on there. She's just telling you, showing you it through video, also through instruction about how to create watercolor and be an amazing watercolor artist. So go check it out. This is Splatter and Bloom. Ooh, should we grab some stickers for the YouTube members and their little packages? All right, I'm gonna grab a couple of different stickers. She was passing these out at the show too, or at the class. So I got some stickers for my members. Got some fun stuff. A lot of the stuff I'm not actually getting on camera. There's a lot of stuff I'm getting off camera. So it's not just, oh, she got me a sticker and some glitter. No, there's more stuff. Believe me. All right, over here we have Coley Craft private label available. So this is a company that is, it looks like we can take a little bag. There we go. So if you're looking for a company that you can do a private label with, so if you're wanting to create any of these products here, that's what this company is about. They do the private label stuff. So look, it's where Zebra got their little pen thingy from. Yes. That's fun. All right. Oh, you want a bag too? Sorry. Sorry. There we go. All right, see if we can fold this. And Brenda's got the most amazing bag of bags in here. It's like Mary Poppins bag. It's funny. All right. Over here we have Dynasty Brush. They have the most amazing range of brushes. They have from beginner level brushes to high level brushes. We have black silver, black gold, faux squirrel, Evo art. If you're looking for a brush for watercolor, for acrylic, for stenciling, any kind of brush, Dynasty Brush is absolutely amazing. I have a whole slew of them, and I've been using them for probably 6 or 7 years. Because they sent me an amazing goodie package full of them, and they are phenomenal. I love them. They were part of our papercraft booth hop because they have stencil brushes that are phenomenal. Nice big handles, nice flat bristles, and they go on great with stencils, like for a stippling brush or for a blending brush. It's really cool. All right. Is there anything else you want to mention about your brushes real fast? Well, since I got you right here.
Oh boy, on the spot. Just Dynasty is a great brush program.
They are. I mean, they're phenomenal brushes.
100 years
super
of
high
American
quality
manufacturing.
Yeah, and you need a brush for a certain thing, and you guys got it. I mean,
Yes,
they got every brush
we
covered.
cover from fine art, craft, hobby, you name it, we've got the brush for you.
See, they're the place for brushes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, moving along over here. We already talked to Pinnacle, but now we have Copic, the 2 Corporation. Oh, and looky, they have some pins. All right, so we have our R32 in peach, or we have the G21 in lime green. I was making sure it was lime green. And then we have B21 baby blue. I feel like we need one of each. Yeah? Do we need one of each? So that's one of each for Rhonda. And then one of each for the YouTube members. You getting a Copic pen? Awesome. All right. Is it? There's some artistry going over here. We got some stuff happening over here. I love it when people are playing. Oh my goodness! Is it okay to come over here and film?
Of course. Yeah.
Fantastic. Is there anything that you would like to put this over by you so people can hear what you have to say?
Oh yeah.
That's just our mic. Hello.
I'm an artist right now for Copic's booth, and I'm just here drawing some of my characters from my comic. And I'm using right now the Copic chows and the Copic sketches. And between these two, I'm able to like capture gradients that are have like smooth transitions. And then on top of that, I will use their new product, Copic Acryas, which are acrylic paint markers that come opaque. So as I was showing her over here, you have a dark marker stroke here. You could take this and it'll just completely put any color that you want over whatever you've already laid down. So here I'll go as dark as I possibly can and let that dry for like just a second. And then if I want to like put pink over it.
Oh wow.
Just completely.
Oh wow. Sorry, I had that moment for a second too.
Yeah, it blows my mind, and it's my favorite thing to do once like I've created all my drawings, and then I take the Copic Acryas to kind of add in those those fine details that you can't like go back and erase once you've already put.
So the acryas are the acrylic markers.
Yes.
And how many colors they come in? Sorry, the words are not coming today, and I'm like blah 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 blah. Blah.
I believe it's 24.
24?
Yeah. Right now they have them on display.
Oh, okay. We'll go back and take a look at that.
Yeah.
Very cool. Everybody's commenting how much they love your artwork. You're an amazing artist.
that's
It
so
is
sweet. Thank
so amazing. Look at that. It's just like the expression, and then your coloring, and it blows me away that somebody who takes a marker that I could put in my hand, and then you put it in your hand. It's like bam.
Oh,
like
yeah.
You're just
No. I mean, no. Like absolutely.
like from a simple marker, and then look what you can do.
I was afraid at first. Once I got my mother bought me my first pack of markers, and I let it sit there for like several months, just kind of afraid to crack it open and try it. So I tried digital art first, and those skills transition pretty nicely once you've been like doing it for several years. And then once I finally cracked open that pack of markers, it was like it became my lifestyle. Just
So-
like marker art specifically.
So like that's a great thing to think, because not everybody are like, oh my God, how did you? I can't do that. I will never be able to do that.
Yeah.
But did you self-teach?
Yes. I went to college for media arts and animation, which was all digital based. So this was like kind of my side hobby that turned into like my main thing because I loved it so much. And
you just kind of dove in and was like, I'm just going to do this.
yeah, you just follow artists you love, kind of try to pick up techniques from your favorite artists, and all of these artists probably have like Patreons and tutorial things. So, and that's how I learn, is just follow
And do
my
you
favorite
put
artists.
out any? Are you anywhere where people can follow you?
Yes, cmetzner.com.
Can you hold up your thing so we can see?
And just Chris. I'm just Chris Metzner here, but you can find me online if you just Google Chris Metzner.
There you go. We'll find you. Thank you so much, and your work is absolutely beautiful. Yes.
They're loving these.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Can we let's go get a quick span of all the new, and say the name again of the new acrylic marker?
Copic Acrayas.
Acrayas. So like it's okay. So here it is. So we can see it written down, Acraya. And then here, these are the Copic Acrayas right here. Look at the beautiful color lines. Whoops. Okay, okay. I'm gonna be smart. Here's one side. And then there's the other side. Ta-da! Very cool. Love the Copic markers. All right. So where am I missing? I feel like I've gotten lost out of my path here. Okay. Okay. Hello.
Hello there. How are you?
I am good. All right, so over here we have Alumilite. Alumilite has some wonderful resins. They're 2-part epoxy resins, and they also have a lot of fun pigments that you can put inside of there. So she's over there. What are you doing over there right now?
I'm using our brand new liquid latex, and I'm actually using it right now as a masking, because we're going to do a little test with this alcohol ink that has latex on the top. Then we're going to take and we're going to put some jewelry resin over the top of it.
Oh.
But by putting it on the bottom here, that means that jewelry resin's not going to stick. We're going to take it right off.
So it's a new product called liquid latex.
Liquid latex.
And so what exactly does liquid latex do?
It's a masking agent, so it works with our resins to mask to where you don't have to use masking tape, or you don't have to catch your drips if you're using the resin. And you can also use it as a decoration. See, so what she's done is she's added latex here, and then once you pull it off, it stays white underneath.
Oh.
So
But I
that's
kept
all.
it on
But she
because I
wants to
like
keep
the
it on. 'Cause She likes the
texture.
texture.
So now what are you going to do with it? Now you put it all on the back side. I'm trying to figure out where we're going with this.
Okay, we're going to let it dry.
Okay.
Okay, and then
How long does it take to dry?
Oh, in here it's not going to take too long. 30 minutes or so, maybe. I just did really light layers.
But you did it on the back side.
I did it on the back side.
Okay.
And then, so we're going to do a flood coat, right? If we're going to do a flood coat over the jewelry resin, or over the piece, then typically what your resin does is it drips, and you have these drips. See what I mean? So by putting this latex down below, you can take the latex once it dries and pull it right off.
Oh.
And then eventually become a magnet.
That's right, and we're going to have a nice magnet.
Is that what this is?
that is a keychain. And what we did is we started with the
Sorry, I'm trying to do both.
Hypercast right here, which is a mineral. This is a mineral. And it basically, once it cures, we have a curing agent. Once it cures, we have, it's a type of a...
Almost feels like stone, right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
We're at the end of the show. Words are just not coming.
Thank you. Thanks for giving me a break.
Awesome.
And then, so what we're doing with that is we're adding some alcohol inks to it. We're adding little flowers to it, and then we're going to coat it with our jewelry resin. And then people are taking away little keychains as mementos that are right there.
Oh, fun. So here's one that's already been done.
It's already been done, and it's free for the taking.
Oh, well, may I have this one?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay,
Love
which
it.
one did you want the other one?
Yep, I like the green.
We each get one.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Very pretty. It's going in the bag of goodies. Fun.
What you're going to do with that.
All right. We're going to keep on moving. I want to finish all of it, but I think I'm going to end up having, because that's a new product, probably the new product showcase. So I'm going to be highlighting that and talking about that product a little bit more. All right, which way do we go? This way? All right, so over here we have John Bead. If you're looking for beads, if you're wanting any kind of amazing product for your jewelry making, John Bead is second to none. But it also looks like they have like candlelight kits, food packaging, latch hook kits, tote bag kits, boutique kits, shoulder bag kits. Like they have all kinds of amazing kits over here. And then of course, all of the amazing beading work and jewelry fasteners and all of the fixins and all the good stuff to make your amazing jewelry. I'm going to do like kind of a quick pass over here. We have... Do you want to do like a quick 2-minute pitch about what your products are about? I'm Erin Reed. I'm doing live on YouTube right now, talking about to get your product out to the masses so people will come buy it.
Sure, why not?
Educate people about all the new things that are out there in this creative industry.
Okay. Hi, I'm Amy Frazier. I'm from Portland, Oregon. My company is Keller Design Co. I create products that connect people to each other and make connections to creativity. So I sell embroidery kits that have everything you need to get started. I have some new DIY patch kits.
Do you want to get in there and we'll keep talking and you can look up close?
And I also sell stationery.
Very cool. A beautiful
Greeting cards,
stationery.
Thank you. I'm the artist. I'm an illustrator. I create the artwork and then create the products.
Very cool.
I have a new book coming out in December with Quarto Walter Foster called Birth Flower Embroidery. 26 new flower embroideries based on birth months.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Have you put books out with Quarto before?
This is my second one with them.
Fantastic.
Yep.
I work with them. They send me the books and I help promote the books for them.
Nice.
So yeah.
So maybe you'll get my book.
I would love to get your book. We'll have to see when that one comes out.
Awesome.
So one of the companies I work for is Quarto Books. They take amazing artists that have wonderful techniques like her. And so if you're looking for an amazing craft book or art book to like get your, it's drawing, it's embroidery. There's also painting, there's mixed media. I've seen metal work, a little bit of everything. And so, yeah. So you said, when does that come out again?
Here's the book. It's comes out in December. This is a mock-up.
Ah, yeah, but
December of
still.
25.
Very cool.
Yeah, and there's one of the embroideries
Oh,
from the book.
look.
It's a snowdrop.
So fun.
When's your birthday? What month?
September.
Asters.
Is that the Asters?
Featured, yeah.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Well, thank you so much. And so if anybody wants to find your products or to order these kits, where would they get them from?
KellerDesignCo.com for retail. I also sell wholesale on Fair, Keller Design Co. And I have my own wholesale website, KellerDesignCo-wholesale.com.
That's a lot of.
Same on Instagram.
I will get all the links and I will timestamp all the videos with the links so you can go back and you can put a little order in for yourself. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Absolutely. All right. So that's a little more John B. We're back to Cassie. So now we got Sakura around the corner. So let's go check out Sakura. Have some fun. See what they got going on. Get our little bag. Do you want black or red?
Black.
Black. Okay. We're going to do one of each. There we go. Our little Sakura bags over here. Hello. You guys out here playing? Is there anybody that can tell us about any new? You have any new products coming out this year?
We do have one that Scott was just showing.
Can he? I've been asked to come and see him play.
Yeah, so he can show you those. Those are a new sketch brush.
Okay, but he's in the middle of something. We'll come back because it looks like he's
almost done. But
he's almost done.
I think he's almost done, but yeah, it's like a new nib. So it's a sketch brush.
Nice.
And a Pigma line.
Cool. Okay.
And also we have color expansions in the Micron 01.
Can I see those? Are they on display over?
He has it in the
He's got them all over there?
He got
Okay.
them all over there.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go like one booth over and then we'll come back. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Let's go talk about the mural real fast and then we'll come back. Does that sound good? All right, I don't wanna miss it. I was told to make sure I hit Sakura. You know who I'm talking to. All right. So over here we have this amazing mural. A bunch of the companies here at Creativation have donated products, have donated supplies. Some of them have donated their art. And all of these murals are gonna be going to, I forget exactly where they're going. I believe they're going into a home for people. Like it's a, oh, help me. Yeah, it's a women's shelter. Thank you very much. So they're going into shelters. These ones, actually, one of these ones, and part of the reason why they are with disabilities, actually, let's let them explain what's going on because they are doing the work right now. So we are live on YouTube. Can you explain what you are doing?
Oh, sure. We are here in Nanta. We are painting these murals for Ashley House, which is a facility right here in Seattle. And it's a home for children who are medically fragile and they need special help so they can't be in their regular homes. So we're painting these scenes for them. These are based on everything the children respond to, the animals they like, some of the medical equipment that they're connected to support their health. We're using these paint brushes by Dynasty Brush.
See, best brushes.
Best brushes. Dynasty has quite a variety of brushes. This one right now I'm using is a chisel. It's called Black Silver. This one we've fallen in love with. It's called the Large Floater. And that's how we've made like the bushes and the soft effect back here.
I love it.
Jimmy has a favorite brush too.
Well, and I'm also seeing besides brushes, we have chroma mural paint over here. We're using some paint puck for our, so look at the chroma mural paint. Look how beautiful this paint is going on. And this is all the paint that you're using is all the chroma based? Most of it, yeah. 90%. And then we've got the paint puck. So if you've never seen paint puck, this is amazing. This one's full of water, but it's collapsible and it's got little nubbies on the inside to help clean your brush so it doesn't destroy your brush, which is fabulous. I love this. And then we've got the toss palettes. So when you're done painting them, you literally just toss them in the trash, which I love, love, love. Any other companies that we're working with here?
Oh, we also used Vinci Eye app.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, earlier in the live.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
We outlined the panels with that app. And we have markers, paint markers. I'll show you how these are really good for...
and these are from Deco Color. These are from Deco Art. No, Marvi Ikuda, sorry. Not Deco Art, Marvi Ikuda. There's so many amazing companies here. Sometimes it becomes a blur. And it sounds like we've also been using some stencils.
Some Sizzix stencils we've been using too. We've had lots of wonderful supplies to use throughout the conference to make these murals. So thank you to everybody.
And it looks like they're getting close to being done.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
There's still a little bit to go, but
they are looking absolutely beautiful. I mean, and I love that the art community is coming together to make something that's going to be going into the Ashley House to help the children just feel a little bit brighter and happier when they're not feeling that great, and they're bright, fun, and cheery. And they've even made it, so if you take a look at over here, they've made some of the characters have some disabilities so that way the kids can resonate and understand that they're not alone. Not everybody is 100% able-bodied, and you know, it's nice to be represented in a mural and on a painting and with a cute fuzzy character.
yeah, nothing better than that.
I love it.
The lighting from
from Daylight. The lighting from Daylight. I love it.
Floor stand one as well, but the lighting in here is so spectacular.
And who are the easels from?
The easels are from Art Alternatives.
There you go. See, everybody's joining together and helping out. I love this. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for all the hard work you're doing here.
Thank you.
Fabulous. And there's another one down there. Oh, so cool. I love it. Look how pretty this one is. So Splashes of Hope is an organization that works with companies works with organizations all over. And from here on out, Splashes of Hope and Creativation, NAMS are going to be working together at every trade show to leave an art piece in a location just to bring a little bit of some happiness into the world. All right, I believe we are now open back in Sakura, so we're going to go jump back into Sakura and go find out about all the amazing new Micron pens. I love the Micron pens, the black pens. If you're wanting that nice